Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic. Yeah. And I'm back to do this latest free channel tarot message for you from the series The Download. This is a timeless message, as are every last one of them here on the channel. So whenever you find it, it's by divine design that you do. We only ask that you use your wisdom, your judgment, and your own intuition as you're watching these readings, and make your choices responsibly, because you're always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. If you want a personal message, there is a requested $10 US minimum donation, and we would love to answer your questions once we finish delivering the live message, the free message for everyone today. So I see Georgina, our first commenter of the day, Eliza, Wanderer, welcome, beautiful ones. Oh my goodness. So I was shown a spread. I channeled another tarot spread today. I'm coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is 11:55, just about to hit noon. I'm so excited. Let's see what we got. They said start with the dedications real quick. Okay, so I channeled a new tarot spread. I called it Current Affairs. So let's see what we have coming through for dedications before we get into the tarot. Thank you. That was quick. It's a cruel, cruel summer, leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel, cruel summer. From Bananarama coming through. It's a cruel, cruel summer. So it's something here of someone, it's like you've had a long, difficult summer. Summer's over, baby. If this is you, summer's over is the best news I could possibly give you right now. You're like, yay, finally, I'm done with this shit. Like, something is changing with this season for you. All right. So we're going to use the Eye of Love Tarot today. I've cleaned up all my tarot decks and put them all in order over here. And the Eye of Love Tarot was the one that got left here on the side. And now they're saying that's why, because you're going to use that one today to channel this new tarot spread. So what is the message today? What do we have? What does Spirit want to say for you at this time? So thankful and grateful to be of service. Thank you, blessed God, for allowing me to channel these divine messages for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity, for their overall love, peace, wealth, and happiness, for their empowerment of their authentic nature. Praise. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, and then they said cut and just pull off the top. So you ready? I'm ready. Okay. All right. Current affairs. What's really going on right now? We have the Strength card. Taking control, controlling your behaviors, mastery over your actions, knowing when to go and when to sit still. Not just, it's like taming the wild beast within. So that's what's happening right now. There's this energy of taming the wild beast within. They said to shuffle my handmade oracle. Got to go card by card and clarify with the handmade oracle. I love the fact that I just get prepared for the reading, like while I'm doing the reading, because there's something about, something about that intuitive voice. You know, Spirit's been training me for so long to really recognize and hear the intuitive voice. I like it coming through and knowing for sure that's exactly what it is. Thank you for your super chat, Georgina. We will definitely get to you. Remember, it is a $10 US minimum donation. Please and thank you, beautiful ones. I appreciate it. So let's see what we have to clarify these current affairs. Why is the Strength card here in the current affairs, please? And thank you. So there are 3 different types of handmade oracles in this deck. So You never know what's coming out. So let's see. Why is the Strength card here, please and thank you? Let me have a clarifier for the Strength card, or tell me when to quit shuffling. What are we doing? Okay, there it is. All right, here we go. I don't know how to ask for help without looking weak. I need help. Will you help me? Whoa, that's awesome. Okay, so it takes a real brave and courageous. So somebody, I see you standing in your power, whoever you are, because it's like you need help, and it's taking a lot for you to ask for that help, because this is something that is very uncomfortable for you, very much something that you never really do. And you're afraid of looking weak. You always come and you present yourself like, I'm so strong. I got this. I got it handled. But right here, you got to ask. They're saying right now, like you're asking somebody for help. This is about being open to receive assistance, understanding that, oh, we are one. We are not, you're not alone in this. It's okay for you to feel supported in this. And there is support available for you. But let's go ahead and see where you stand in this situation. Let me see here. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and I've been on my own for so long that the thought of bringing another person intimately into my life or my personal space is not easily embraced and nervous. Okay, Page of Pentacles. With this energy is letting me know that, you know, there's an opportunity here that hasn't fully unfolded because of the fact that somebody is back and forth. I'm hearing back and forth thoughts about investing energy into us, about letting it move forward, about getting involved, how to move forward from where you're at is a real freaking challenge for you. Okay, what do you want in this? Five of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to be alone anymore. Feeling hot, 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 and there goes the summer. And the song was, it's a cruel, cruel summer. So, leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel, cruel summer. Now you're gone. So there's something here about you probably spent your summer alone. Okay, you spent your summer alone, or something from the summer is gone. Or somebody had a summer love. And I'm hearing, is it Timmy T with Spring Love, or Stevie B? Who is a Stevie B, I think, saying Spring Love. Anyways, somebody had a summer love that was hot, 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 and now they're gone. Okay. Or if somebody wants their summer love back, somebody want, this, you don't want to be alone anymore. You want this, maybe it wasn't even this summer. For somebody, this isn't even this summer hot fling. This is just some awesome connection that you had someone. For somebody, it wasn't even in summer. Somebody's name was Summer. I heard clearly somebody had a fling with Summer. Somebody had a thing with somebody. Somebody had a romance with Summer. Okay, that's nice. So what you want that heat back. And I hear in my head, I hear feel the fire. I hear feel the fire. So let's see where you're going in this. You have the Five of Swords. Oh shit. With the card of synchronicities. Okay, synchronicities abound to say you are in your divine path in a delightful way. But interestingly enough, the Five of Swords is there. So you're going to have some synchronicities. Wow, interesting. Where you're going is you're going into some synchronicities that are going to trigger some things that is related to this feeling alone from something that was so hot. And also, so as I'm picking up on somebody here, you pushed a person out of your experience. Somebody pushed somebody away. You push love away. You push an opportunity away. You pushed a person out of your life. You did this because you weren't sure how to incorporate it into your life. You were insecure and uncertain. Thank you. It wasn't insecure. It was uncertain about how to keep everything in balance and incorporate another into your life. But there is these hot memories here. Somebody here, I'm hearing Al Green for the good times. So somebody here really thinking about their good times. And what I see happening for you is, first off, you're going to appreciate, like, there's going to be signs along the way that even though what you're moving through, what you're releasing, what you're letting go of was not beneficial for you, because it's coming out where you're going as a Five of Swords. This is like cutting off toxic connections. This is It's okay for you to let go of other people and let people down if keeping them up and not letting them down and holding on to them equals is tantamount to self-sabotage, self-disrespecting yourself, belittling yourself, any of that. So let's look at the other side of the table, where they stand. We have, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Seven of Swords in reverse is going to definitely talk about not getting away with something. Is talking about somebody thought they was slick, they thought they was a sneak, they thought they was getting through, and no, boo, they didn't get to, like, they couldn't get over on you. The lie came out, they got caught, somebody got caught in the act. Let me see what's the feels coming out with that. Norma Jean is moderating, so thankful and grateful for you, love. I see us growing old together. I love you, I choose you, I am you, certainty. Oh, so there it is. Interesting. Somebody here was talking about being so certain with you. The conversation was that, but it was, now it's like the truth is out in the light. And even though that was their conversation, and maybe they really do feel that way about you, those feelings could be true and valid, but there's something here about they can't get out of this deceptive energy. Something about you don't trust them. You don't believe them. Oh, okay. They just flashed a whole experience for me to talk about with you on this too, because they showed me, like, you could literally talk somebody out of loving your ass. Did you know that? It's happened. It happens all the time. So there's this, let's say one person feels like they're undeserving of this other person's interest. This person could be like, over here we have somebody who's so just enraptured and caught up in this person, and oh my God, I love you, I love you, I love you. And this person's like, no, you can't love me. I'm not pretty enough. I don't have enough money. I'm not whatever. Fill in the blanks. I'm not good enough. This person feeling not enough. Oh my God. Somebody here is feeling not good enough, like they don't have enough, like they don't have enough money, enough good looks, enough something, like they're feeling, somebody here is feeling unqualified and inadequate in this connection, and somebody else is completely enraptured, right? Or has been, but now there's this energy of, but even though with that, there's this self-sabotage, and somebody's like speaking out and saying, okay, well, fine then, I'll just keep these feelings to myself. There's somebody here saying, I'll just keep these feelings to myself. What the hell? Okay. So somebody here got caught. They could saying that they're going to be with you. They want to be with you. They love you. They choose you. All this stuff, saying they're so certain, but were they deceiving themselves or were they deceiving you? Because there's some deceit here. Let's see what they want. We have bonus card coming out with the King of Pentacles. It showed up in reverse. I'm hearing somebody wants to mind their own fucking business. That's literally what I'm getting. Somebody here wants to mind their own business. And somebody here doesn't want the responsibility of another person. That somebody here don't want the responsibility. That's why somebody else is left out in the cold, because somebody here don't want the responsibility. Somebody here doesn't want to pay for it. I'm hearing somebody doesn't want to pay for it. Oh, you paying for it? I don't know about you. They said you all pay for it in one way or another, but you may not all pay for it in your wallets. What the fuck? Okay. When I began to tell you my thoughts and feelings, you speak over me and tell me what's wrong with me, belittled. Well, no wonder there's some deception here. Yeah, somebody here, they want to be with you, but they're not willing. They're not willing to look at the triggers that they themselves carry. I hear you're not responsible for somebody else's response to you. You know, you're responsible for being your authentic self. And yeah, you can totally tread carefully, because you don't want to go out, remembering that the energy you put out is what comes back to you. You want to go out there like just jumping and fucking tap dancing all over motherfuckers' hearts. That's not what you're trying to do. You can use some tact too, right? Because the energy you put out comes back to you. At the same time, you're not going to mince words here. You're not going to mince words. Okay, let's see. This is getting unfold some more. Let's see. What will they do? What they will do is the Eight of Swords. They will be rounding about in their head. They will be stuck, feeling like they're stuck. Somebody's going to be feeling like they're stuck. I miss your face, taste, and smell and voice, but now I feel I have no other choice. Social distancing. Okay, so Eight of Swords coming out with this. Yeah, somebody's going to be like, yeah, I can't. Somebody's going to be pulling back. I can't see you. Yeah, I miss you, your face, your taste, your smell, and your voice, but I can't be around you. I can't. I just can't do it no matter what. Whoever this is, this person is like realizing that there's some sort of deceptive energy over here. They're saying, and that's why this Strength card is coming out, control. Okay. So somebody over here, they're like, I'm just going to invest in myself. I already see what's going on over there. I see the lies. I see the deception. I thought we were growing old together. Every time I try to talk to you about how I'm feeling, you're going to go off. You're going to flash. You're going to act crazy on me. Hell yeah, I fucking love you. My love is real. But the fact of the matter is, the way you handling with me, I'm not going to deal with none of that. Over here, we have somebody who was like, well, what can I get from this person? Somebody here was like, what can I get from this person? The thing about this person, too, is they are kind of immature. This person has not really opened their heart to another person. They haven't really brought another person in intimately. Whoever's over here, this person hasn't really truly allowed themselves to be vulnerable, to allow a connection to come in for them. They haven't really done that. Whenever they've tried to do that, it didn't work out so well for them. So this person is very guided by passion. This person is very guided by passion, right? And what I'm hearing is they living from the lower chakra. You know what I'm saying? They're living from the lower chakra points. And so this person, when the passion starts to turn into emotion, when the passion starts to turn into love, there's some self-sabotaging energy here. There's some running. There's some hiding. There's some of that going on here. And this person over here has a hard time seeing the signs, okay? Whoever is over here, this one wants to focus on moving forward and pushing through the difficulty of letting go of this situation, or is it just letting go of the expectations of the situation? For someone here, this isn't about actually separating from someone. It's about letting go of expectations. Back and forth, trying to not put so many, well, it has to be like this or else into a situation. And if that's you, if you're like, if this is about expectations and loosening up what you expect from somebody, because I feel like there's somebody here, you feel yourself, you can be very controlling. You can be very controlling here, okay? And you're learning how to let go of the need to control the whole situation, the outcome, the experience, and definitely the other person as well. I want to get some more clarifiers. Let's go to our romance angels with this. Oh, I'm not done with the spread yet neither. So let me go ahead and lay out one here and one here. I'm not going to flip them over yet. We'll look at them together. I don't know what they say, but I'm going to lay them there so I don't forget to pull these positions. All right, so let's go back to the state of affairs. What's the current state of affairs? The current affairs here. We have a neediness. Somebody needs help. Afraid to look weak. Okay, somebody needs to stand in their power. Somebody here is choosing to stand in their power, get their strength, get the power. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. Did something fly to the floor? No, I don't see nothing. Okay. Somebody here, it's like getting control of that part of you that gets so weak in the knees that you lose control and let something take over you. So that's what this is about for both sides of the party in some shape or form, okay? This is about controlling your behavior. I'm hearing, and your attitude. I heard, and your attitude, okay? Getting yourself in check. A card did fall that time. What do we have? Wow, okay, in this situation, express your love and free yourself, come out. Interesting. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. So I see that here, interesting. So they're showing me that this is two different sides. Over here, somebody's expressing their love. Over here, somebody's trying to free themselves. Okay, so there's one expressing their love. I do feel like whoever's expressing their love, though, there's this holding back energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody isn't over here. You're in the state of getting control of your life, and that's why you're separating yourself from certain things. Over here, you're in the state of, you know, you want to express your love, but you know it's really uncomfortable, and every time it comes out to that, you be wanting to run, and you be feeling like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I see somebody who's thinking about talking about how they really feel with another person, and then I can't breathe. What the fuck? You get that much anxiety from talking about your feelings? I don't know. No, don't call me. Just if that's you, don't call me because we can't talk. I can't get to know you if you get so fucking nervous about just talking about how you feel. Like, this is how you feel. If you can't talk about how you feel, what the communication gonna be like? I'm just saying. All right, over here, where you stand, we have the Page of Pentacles, okay, and the Oracle card talked about somebody who's so used to being on their own and self-reliant. I'm hearing from a very young age that bringing another person into your space for a sustained and prolonged period of time is difficult for you. And new love is here. The card of new love comes out. So while you're thinking about it, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Somebody here, you got new romantic feelings coming out. Plus, on this side, we have express your love. So somebody over here is expressing love, okay? And what you want on this side is, wow, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Interesting. So there's a new love here. What you want is to separate. Interesting. I don't feel like it's separation from a person. Clearly, for somebody, it is. You got to break up with one before you get with another, and you don't want to start this thing wrong. You want to completely separate from one person, I hear, and their energy. You want to clear the energy out before you go for this new love. You don't want that energy lingering in your aura, in your energetic field, as you call on this new partner, because then you know it's going to vibrate in that way. So what you want to do is separate yourself from the energy of the old connection. You want to let the new love come in a new energy, okay? There is somebody here who is stirring your romantic feelings. There is a situation here for you where you're like, I'm interested. I want to know more. Somebody has my interest. I want to get to know this person. I want to see if we vibe. I feel a vibe. I feel some kind of connection here. There's that energy here. I feel a vibe. I feel some kind of connection here. But either you're literally still physically connected to another person, or the energy of another connection is kind of lingering, or both. Well, clearly, if you're still physically connected, then that energy could still be lingering. That makes sense. But for somebody, you're really adamant that it's like, I'm not going to go into another thing that feels like the last thing. It's going to be upgraded. It's going to be better. For that to happen, you know that you got to separate from that energy. Let go of the passion, the desire for the old. You know, it's going to take some time, and you know you got some work to do. So where are you going in this? We have the Five of Swords and the card of synchronicities. So before I pull this romance angel card, I feel detachment there, okay? And as you're releasing the one, you're seeing the synchronicities come in for you. But let's see what we have. Calling in your soulmate. Yes, that makes perfect sense. And you see it. Can you say it? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So while you're separating from someone or something or some idea, even for some of you, it's just an idea that you're always alone, that there's nobody for you, that nobody matches you, you can't vibe with nobody. For somebody, you just be having all these negative thoughts that don't help you come together with another person here. But you're at this time, you're working to dispel those negative thoughts. And they said dispel. They said dispel, and it looks like dispel. But even though dispel is D-I-S, ooh, and I heard dispel. Okay. So I'm being guided to make a card. Hold on a second. So this is what they showed me. I think I spelled it correctly, the real word. Let me look it up. Dispel Dispel, in other words, remove the spell that you've been under, and dispel, as in the spell. Like, that shit cannot touch me anymore. I'm not in that energy no more. Fuck that shit. Okay. Dispel. It says, make disappear a doubt, make a feeling, a doubt, or belief disappear. So, dispelling, making it disappear. What is it that you're trying to make disappear? This old energy. So we got a new card for the deck. Hey, another new card for the Handmade Oracle. I love. Okay, we'll put this one where we were talking over here with the calling in your soulmate. So let's put it over there. So in calling in your soulmate, you're seeking to dispel the energy of old connections. Because you see the trend. You've seen how the shit look like the next one. You keep having this repetitive experience. Okay, clearly there's something I'm doing. I need to do different here. Here you're saying this to yourself. So this is figuring out what you need to dispel, how you need to change the energy up so you can have a different outcome. So you can experience a different experience in love. So you can have a different energy come in, this new love. So where do the other side of the table, where did they stand? And we had the Seven of Swords in reverse with the see us growing old together, love you, choose you, I am you, certainty. We talked about how somebody was either lying to themselves or lying to somebody else about that. They could have been telling you, oh, baby, I'm going to be with you forever. Meanwhile, they were still running around doing some old shit, lying or playing games or whatever the fuck it was. But there was somewhere there was lying to themselves. There was a deceptive energy, whether it was deceptive to you or deceptive to themselves. The card here, let go of control issues. So somebody here, where they stand, oh, okay. Because the Seven of Swords is giving me right now the energy of somebody who like tries to, especially, okay, yeah. Somebody who tries to talk down to you, make you feel like they try to talk you into a codependent state. They try to convince you that you really need them and that you won't be no good without them. Or there's somebody here, they try to persuade you to get yourself compromised in situations where you're codependently needing them in order to dominate you. And somebody here tried to do that financially, yeah. And they tried to tell you things to put you down, to put you down. They wanted to knock you down a notch or two because, you know what, in your power and your confidence, it's too hard to control you. But you're not letting go of that control. You're not letting go of your power right here. You're really, I feel like you're standing in, and that's the energy you want to separate yourself from, is these people who try to control you and manipulate you in different ways and falling for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear, because there's this, really, if somebody has a secret desire to be dominated, somebody likes, thank you. It's not that it's secret, it's that it's subconscious. Okay, thank you. They clarified that. So there's a subconscious desire to be dominated. Subconscious desire for submission. Thank you. Subconscious desire for submission. Subconsciously, you're very submissive. So this is, when I say subconsciously, they're showing me in your programming, in the way your filters are set up. It's like default programming. So, ladies or gentlemen, whoever you are, if you're this person here, where they stand, interesting. They want to be dominant, and you have a tendency to fall for that shit where you let somebody come in and you kind of just give up yourself and whatever they want. And all of a sudden now you never know what you want to eat, look like, what color you want to wear, or nothing, because everything kind of defaults for somebody that's kind of extreme, yeah, but everything kind of defaults to what your partner or the person your love interest is focused on. What do they want? Everything becomes about them. You make your whole world about them. And so you've attracted someone here who would love to do that. And it makes sense, because if this is you, in order for you to attain your glory and do what you came here to do, you have to break these tendencies to give up your power. You have to learn to stand in your power. And so the only way you could do that is through experiences that give you an excuse and a reason to take up and stand in your power. So here we have training day, right? So here you attract somebody who is attracted to you from this part of you that wants to be submissive. With this control card of the strength right here, yeah, you're attracting somebody here who wants to control the submissive part of you, that wants to learn to stand up more and be more dominant at this time. What does this person want in your experience? Let's see what we have. We had the King of Pentacles in reverse, and then they had the card that talked about feeling belittled. They said, when I begin to tell you my thoughts and feelings, you speak over me and tell me what's wrong with me, belittle. So here's the thing. Some of you actually know some things, and when you try to talk to someone about what you know, and it has something to do with what's going on in this person's life, you could be talking to them about some mind mechanics, some spirituality, some esoteric, some mysticism, something along these lines. When you talk to them, this person, they're fucking triggered because they have a hard time hearing the truth, and they don't want you to tell them the truth. They don't want to hear what you know about how they're projecting their issues upon you, or how they're trying to control you, or how you're calling them out because they have issues with dominance, and you're not trying to submit to this bullshit. They don't want to hear, and they feel attacked when you let them know, yeah, gaslighting doesn't work on me. You're projecting your own issues onto me. I'm not accepting that. I won't own that. Okay. So this is what you've been attracting. Okay. But there's a new person coming into you. So this is what you want to release yourself from. I feel like this over here is what you're wanting to release yourself from. Okay. From the romance angels. I thought I already pulled a card for these. No. See, look, they want reconciliation. Somebody here wants to come back into your life. Someone from your past is returning into your life. They want to come back. I feel like this person feel like they had a loss with you. They feel like when you stand up for yourself, when you tell them how you really feel, when you tell them your truth, when you tell them what you're seeing, they feel attacked by you. But yet and still, they're at a loss without you. And interesting, what I'm hearing is the authentic part of them is what is still craving you, because the authentic part of them is being fed. You're feeding their authenticity. And their soul loves it. So that's why, even though this person and you don't vibe well, and there's all these control issues and these mind games, I pick up on mind games here that go on. Somebody still wants to reconcile with you. They might not even understand why they want you back so bad, but they do, because you're feeding their authentic nature. You're feeding their authentic self. You're feeding their desire to reveal who they truly are to themselves. Now, here's the thing. What you can expect from this person, what they actually going to do is this person is going to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? They're repeating the thoughts, they're repeating the memories of your time together and all the great things and all that stuff. They're not remembering the stress so much between the two of you, or the resistance or the chaos. They're not remembering so much, or they're trying to forget why y'all ain't together. They just want to be back together with you, but they're very focused and stuck in their head replaying. It's like they got the CD on replay here of your face, your taste, your smell, your voice. Somebody here, I see somebody sitting on the phone. They have videos y'all took together. They staring at these videos. They got pictures y'all took together. They staring at pictures. They got some nudie pictures of you. Hey, send nudes. You got my cell number. I'm just saying, they got nudie pictures of you. And they are looking at them and just fantasizing about you and thinking about you. This is what this person is going to do. Now, how that can affect you is whatever soul tie you have to this person that's going to trigger this person coming up to you. That also is why you want to dispel this situation, because you want to call in your true soulmate. Part of that is going to be breaking this telepathic connection. So let's look at what the guidance is. We have two positions of guidance here for you. Let's see what we have in the higher position of guidance from the Eye of Love Tarot. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, irreconcilable differences. And then we have, I don't even know what someone as awesome as you would want to do with someone like me. Worthlessness, guidance. So this person doesn't feel worthy of you. It is irreconcilable difference. As long as they don't feel worthy of you, it can never be. It can never work out in beauty that you want to see. It's not going to come in a balanced way. It's going to come in with chaotic energy. Because if you are loving on somebody, you've already found their worth. You've already found their value. That's why you're loving on them. And let me just say this. Love is a divine trait. If you can't look at someone and see the love in them, the lovability in them, you're probably having a hard time seeing the lovability of you. And whenever you and this person have had battles and chaos, is because there's something there where they're not seeing the love in what you're doing or what you're saying or something like that. Let's get a romance angels to go over this guidance. Wow, wedding, and it is in reverse, and they said leave it in reverse. This situation involves marriage. So for some of you, this is about separating from a marriage. This is about separating from somebody who said they wanted to marry you. Somebody here, they saw you growing old together. They love you. They choose you. I am you, they say. And you know what? The thing of it is, though, is some self-deception in that. With the Seven of Swords is screaming at me right now. Self-deception. This person has control issues. This person wants to control you. They want to own you. Interesting. We don't want to. Thank you for your love donation, Tina. We don't want to be entertaining somebody that just wants to control and dominate our energy. This person confuses love with control. Somebody here confuses love with control and ownership. Okay. I hear this person could have told you something like, I don't want to see you with somebody else. And that's like the whole purpose for why they do what they do and how they act like they act and why they be coming back and trying to love bomb you. And that's why they don't want to let go, because they don't want to see with somebody else. Okay. So guidance here. Oh, I didn't pull a clarifier over that stuck energy, did I? So the next card will go there over what you can expect from them to do, what they will do. Staying stuck in their head, focused on you. I didn't pull the romance angel, so let's see what it says. Wow. Interesting. So this person now wants to open up their heart. They want to tell you it's safe for you to love. They want to tell you it's safe for you to love. So this person is going to, what you can expect for them to do, to try to convince you that you've been on their mind so much that it's okay. You can love me. I'm different now. I'm going to be different now. The guidance here is irreconcilable difference. You're being guided that, this person has a level of work to do. It's not going to change overnight. Okay. Whoever this is, break the connection, if you're in a vow, they're saying you got to break some vow. For some of you, this is really about you separating from some vows you made to always be by yourself in order to be spiritual. What the hell? Somebody here has the idea that the only way you can be spiritual is to be by yourself. That the only way you can evolve is to be by yourself. There's some idea there that you need to let go, that there's not enough. I feel like this person over here, okay, really wanting to be with you, but not feeling worthy enough. You cannot be married to somebody who don't feel like they're the right partner for you. Like, you both have to have your head 100% in the game. If somebody is here constantly talking about worthlessness, like I said, you could talk somebody out of love with you. So one of my girlfriends, she's older than me. She's a little bit older than me. And she, remember back in high school, and she's always been kind of a heavy girl, right? But one of the hottest dudes, he was like the star quarterback on the football team and shit. This dude was so in love with her. And she's like, I couldn't believe it. She's telling me the story, right? She's like, I couldn't believe that he was in love with me because he's hot. He's a jock. Everybody wanted him, and she was like, but I couldn't believe that he wanted me and he loved me. So I used to tell him all the time, like, I don't know why you seeing me. I don't know what you want me for, because all those girls are prettier. I'm not pretty enough. I'm too fat. I'm not skinny enough, stuff like that. She would say to him. And finally, they ended up breaking up. But now, 20 years later, something like that, they bump into each other in a restaurant or some shit like that. And it was like, how you doing type of thing. Oh, I'm doing good and stuff like that. And he was like, by the way, I just want you to know, like, I was truly in love with you. But I got tired of trying to convince you of that. since you didn't believe that I love you, I just stopped. I just let go. And so that was like, when I learned when I learned in my friend's experience, that came through with a whole lot of guidance. That you have to believe that you are worthy. You can't go around telling somebody, and that's what this person does. I'm not good enough for you. You deserve somebody better than me, something like that. If they say that to you, fucking believe them. Believe them. And spirit is here in agreement, because until this person sees their value and their worthiness, they're not going to be able to show up that way to you. They need to know that for themselves before they can show up in that way. So let's get the other bit of guidance for you. We have, the devil in reverse and a missed opportunity. I just thought it was all fun and games. Then I found I was the only one playing. Missed opportunity. Yes. See, somebody here felt worthless. They were playing head games. I told you, head games. The guidance for you here is break the connection. It's based off of lust. It's not based off of trust. It's based off of need. It's not based off of blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's not based off of love. It's based off of needs. It's based off of codependency. It's based off of lust. Okay, somebody here is just based off of lust. It's not there's no light in this connection with the devil card in reverse. The guidance for you is to break it. Break this connection. You got to break this connection to this type of energy in order to bring in the soulmate that your soul desires, that you truly calling in this soulmate. You're going to have to let go of these toxic energies to bring that in. So again, ladies, gentlemen, is this somebody you're still holding on to in the physical, or is this the remnants of the pain, of the memories? Is this your bag lady shit? What do we have going on here? Let me get a card from the romance angels. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, the signs are cautioning you. You had plenty of red flags. You've had plenty of red flags. Break this energy, break this connection. Follow it. You see that this person is about fun and games. They're the only one playing games. You're serious about yours. You're about your business. Somebody here, they're playing games. They telling you they're going to open their heart, but they stuck all in their head. This is all coming from the head. As a matter of fact, there ain't no love on any of these cards. There are no cups here. There are no cups here. For someone, this is not your lover, but this is a family member that you've been stuck to this person. The spirit is telling you to break the vows, break the connection, that you're going to sacrifice your whole life for this family member or this friend, whoever this is. Remember, it doesn't have to be romantic love. But there is a spell, there is a connection here that needs to be broken, because somebody is lying to themselves and thinking that another person is going to step up to the plate. I mean, there were certain things that need to be done. And this connection that you need to break through is one of the things that need to be done for you to attain that soulmate that you're calling in. For some of you, this is the last go around before you get the soulmate that your soul deserves, if you follow the spiritual guidance that you get. What's at the bottom of the romance angels? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. So the devil card also came to me recently and spoke about chemical attractions as opposed to spiritual attraction. With the devil card here in reverse, it's like, okay, this is a physical attraction. This is going to show you your shadow. Thank you, because that was the other thing that came through with that. When we have the Lover's card, which is not in this reading, it's about attraction that's going to enhance the light in both parties. This connection was a connection that was meant to enhance the shadows in both parties so that the shadow work can be done. So you could deal with your triggers and they could do what the fuck they're going to do with theirs. Hopefully they deal with theirs too. But that's not up to you. That's not your responsibility. That's not what you need to worry about. You need to worry about what you're going to do. The Four of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. There's the rejection of the offer. What do we have at the bottom of the Oracle deck? A different headspace. I love this card came through. So life is like an upward moving spiral. The same shit keeps happening. The same fucking cycles. You live enough decades on this planet and you're going to start to see the cycles happening in your life. And when you notice that there's something coming in that you've been through before, this looks just like that outline from what I experienced before. When you start to see this coming in, this is letting you know that, okay, you should have done some growth by now. Can you hit it from a different headspace is what's coming through for you. So that's what we have for you at this time. Wow. Hit it from a different headspace. you're feeding somebody's authentic self. It doesn't mean they're going to be with you forever. Your subconscious submissive self was being highlighted in this. It's a need for you to express yourself and dispel your life so you can clear this energy for a new love that wants to come in for you. Let's go ahead and get a divine feminine oracle message for you. What do we have from the divine feminine? This one wants to talk. Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Yes, your sexual energy is sacred. You don't want to just give your sexual energy to a connection that is purely based off of lust, because it's not going to feed your spirit. Okay. You want, if you're going to be engaging in sexual connection, you want to make sure that whoever you're sharing that energy with, as that energy will intertwine, it will mix, and there will be an energy exchange. You will receive from them and they will receive for you. And then the other day we had it come through sexual healing in the reading, that there was a connection about some sexual healing. Okay. So this is the goddess of magic, Isis. Sexual energy is sacred. This is reminding you. So for somebody here, I heard your body been reacting funny to this person. Not to say that there's a dis-ease, but it's like your body is some sort of way. Your body is rejecting sex with this person. Okay. Your body is rejecting sex with this person because whatever you were supposed to get from their energy, you got it already. It put you in a whole bunch of shadow work. Now that you've done that, dispelling your life, you're ready to move on to something new. If you've done that successfully, you'll be one of these ones who's no longer feeling so codependent and driven by your dick or your vagina. And you'll be able to let go of this codependency and a purely sexual connection. You'll be able to let go of being controlled by your yoni. You'll be able to let go of being controlled by somebody who is paying for your way. I'm hearing that, by somebody who's paying for your way. Here's a funny thing, like some of you had this person in your experiences trying to come back, and one of their control vices was to pay your way through life. Like this person liked to pay your way through life. They thought they were going to be able to control you with that. You were never in the state where you needed somebody to pay your way through life. You pay your own shit. She got her own, because I'm hearing the INDEPE. Who's that, Lil Weeby? Independent song come through. And it's like somebody here, that's what they try to do. Yeah, you're okay with letting that go. You know what I'm saying? That's not for you. All right. So Isis, the goddess of magic. Let's see what the book says about her. Hold on one second. Let me get the book out. Read about Isis. Isis is on page 170. 17 is a star card. So it's like star card with infinite potential with that zero behind it. One is about your personal power, leadership, authority, direction, the which way you're moving, your energy, what you're doing, taking control, taking mastery over your life. 7 is about the divine plan. It's about the divine mind. So this is you on your divine path in a fucking beautiful way, because you've got infinite potential on your side and you're embracing that shit right now. All right. Hold on. It was 170. I went to page 117 while I'm busy over here talking. And I'm like, that ain't the right one. Okay, here we go. Isis embodies the pure magic of devoted love. Devoted love. Isis is an Egyptian goddess of love, fertility, resurrection, and magic. Her temples line the Nile Delta in Upper Egypt from the 4th century BCE to the 4th century CE, with the closing of the temple at Philae. The priests and priestesses who served her were known for their miraculous healing powers. Isis is the daughter of Geb, god of the earth, and Nut, goddess of the sky. She married her brother Osiris. When he was murdered, his body parts were scattered all over the earth. Isis searched tirelessly to remember him and then used her sexual energy to bring him back to life. Osiris's death and rebirth were celebrated annually. Isis then gave birth to their son Horus and became worshipped as the ideal wife and mother. Pause on the book for a minute. Okay. So what I saw was she's the feminine energy, right? Very healing energy. And I picked up on that sexual healing again. But Osiris, her husband, was murdered. His body parts were scattered all over the earth. That's the masculine energy. So it's like your divine feminine is trying to heal, but your behaviors, your actions is dismembering you. It's cutting you. It's like all the pieces of your heart. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, sugar. Okay, so that's that energy there where you've given all your pieces of your heart away. You've dismembered yourself. You're split energy here. And it's like, bring it all back together. Your divine feminine energy is seeking to stop your divine masculine energy from continuing to give yourself away here and there, because you shouldn't have to give yourself away in order to be loved. You shouldn't have to give yourself up, is what I'm hearing. You shouldn't have to give yourself up in order to have real love, true love that is devoted. And they're saying in the first love you got to be devoted to is yourself. Press play on the book, please. Her association with magic originates with the sun god Ra. Isis created the first snake in order for it to bite Ra. In his pain and near death, he gave her his secret name so that she could revive him. Isis then became more powerful than Ra and possessed the magic to heal and prolong life, or to give life back to the dead. And pause on the book real quick again. They're saying, and when you do this remembering of yourself, putting your actions together in alignment with your divine feminine energy, your intuition, what your spirit is showing you, paying attention to these red flags, and honoring your value and your worth, and knowing what's for you and knowing what's not for you. That this is going to put you back together. This is you putting you back together with you and freeing yourself from this energy. So when your soul selects her card, the sexual energy that creates life can also be used to sustain it. It's significant that Isis brings Osiris back to life by making love to him. The metaphor is that by uniting life and death, body and soul, masculine and feminine, heaven and earth, a rebirth or a resurrection occurs. The sexual I just got a whole nother message. Keep reading the book. The sexual energy that sex inspires exists within each of us all the time, latent and waiting to be utilized to create more life. Often our own sexual energy and power is feared or left neglected and unacknowledged. It's a powerful sacred life force that Isis wants us to integrate more fully. It doesn't require a partner to activate it. It only takes awareness that it exists and the remembering of our heart to our head, our body to our soul. It takes activating the energy of our root chakra and uniting it with the crown chakra just above our head. Isis is a call for us to allow our sexuality to infuse and enhance all that we say and do. She is a sacred reminder that sex is holy. And what makes it holy isn't a marriage. What makes it holy isn't a marriage or a certain combination of male and female or masculine and feminine. Sex is made sacred through presence, through our capacity to become fully embodied. Okay, we talked about the sexual healing reading here. Okay, interesting. What I heard, this is fucking hot and juicy, baby. Just like the crab spot they got out here. Okay. So somebody here has been working on breaking this connection. We've been talking about what's going on over here. This person has been working on breaking that connection. Guess what? It looks like Spirit is bringing you a soulmate that's going to give you some sexual healing. Doesn't mean they're going to last long, but something about somebody is going to have a sexual healing. We talked about this energy over here. You don't want to mix with it no more. Guess what? There's another energy coming in. That energy is going to be on fleek. Okay, this energy is all the way lit the fuck up. It's glorified. It's merciful. It's under grace that is coming into your face. Honey, whatever this sexual energy is a very magical sexual energy. It creates life. It creates life. Okay, so whether this is literal for you or not literal, because I do feel like it's coming in both ways, but I feel a strong, it's literal, right? There's a sexual connection with somebody in here who has a beautiful energy, a beautiful spirit, and it's going to help you dispel this, because what I'm seeing is the interchange is going to help offset what this shit has been bringing into your energy. Excuse me. So whoever this is coming in with this goddess of magic energy, and somebody here is going to be having some sacred sex, trust and believe. And that sacred sex is actually very healing. So no matter how many times you have the big orgasm and how many times y'all have sex, there's something that happened, even if it's just that one time that needed to happen. Your energy was craving something. And I feel like this hasn't happened yet for most of you. If you're way ahead of the curve, some of you, this is happening now or has just happened. But for most of you, this hasn't happened yet. Yeah, it's like it's going to help break that telepathic connection to this other person. You know, somebody here keeping their mind on you. It's like something about, you know, having a different sexual partner is going to help dispel the shit that you've been dealing with. I'm just saying, there's something very beautiful and magical in this sexual connection coming up for you. Okay, so let's get something from the Divine Energy Oracle. What do we have for the Divine Energy Oracle for you at this time? Thank you. Ooh, face your shadow. Face your shadow. And we did say that this connection was meant to trigger shadow work, right? Have faith. Have faith. You can't give up your belief in what you deserve, what you manifest, and what you're calling in for yourself, because somebody here couldn't fit the bill and was not here to make that real with you, okay? And that's okay. Accept disappointments gracefully, because trust and believe that there is no loss in the divine mind. There is only an upgrading, honey. If you do the work, there will only be an upgrading for you. Let me get the Mahabharata Oracle for your final message for the download session today. What do we have to close this out for the download today? Thank you for your love donation. So thankful and grateful for you. Reprisal. Reprisal. And the bottom of the deck is loyalty. I can never remember what this word means. I'm going to look it up again. We've looked this up before. I can remember what this word means, and I will, probably after this time. An act of retaliation. Interesting. Wow. Reprisal comes out. It's not a retaliation against a person. It's a retaliation against energy. An act of retaliation. You're doing something. You've been on your path. You had some stuff come up that wasn't beneficial for you. There's a way coming up to help you get over the cruel stuff you've been through, to help you move forward. And you're going to hit this from a different headspace. And that's why it helps you. That's why it helps you. I'm getting not trying to control, not trying to hold on, appreciating for what it is, and then letting it go from there, you know. And interesting. Also, I'm getting for somebody here, there's a big energy of just opening up sexually overall. That is really big for you, okay? Because I feel like you're we talked about the subconscious submissive. We talked about the subconscious submissive. And somebody here in this sexual opportunity, this is a chance for you to let your dominant side out a little bit. You know, let it begin to, I hear frolic and play, because remember, as we read from the Divine Feminine Oracle, it was about remembering the masculine energy. So praise. Yes, there's going to be some good sex coming up for somebody at least one of these days. Shit. And honey, you deserve it, because it looks like you've been through some things and your spirit is calling for it. So yay, congratulations. I like that for you. Yeah, somebody didn't like this message, and to them I say bye. You didn't have to stay. Are you still here? Okay. If you're still here, you're here because you're a finisher. Put it in the comments. That's what we have for you today. Let me see what we have. Yeah, one of these days. Norma Jean laughing. Cause one of these days. Yeah, which one of these days? Let's pull an oracle message for Norma Jean. I'm going to use the cue cards is what it's calling for. So, it is $10 US minimum donation if you want to get your personal question answered. So I appreciate you making sure it's at least $10 US, your donation, because I know some of y'all in other parts of the world. But give me a card for Georgina, please. You have Adventure, risk, honey. Toma riesgo. Spirit is telling you it's time for you to dive in, take that risk, take the plunge, dive into these emotions. Ask your spirit questions about these emotions. What does this mean? Is this true what this means? That's what they're asking you to do. Be in touch with those emotions. Dive in, take that risk. The bottom of the deck is requires skill and balance. I feel like you've been trying so hard to do something right. They're telling you just dive deep and get in there, baby, okay? That's what I have for you at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. And I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.